Analytical Jerks Podcast, Episode 6. Welcome back, everybody. It's your host, DJ, and I'm here with
Nate, host. I guess that's what we are.
Yeah, I mean, we're hosts to our own shit, right? I guess.
Yeah. It just feels weird. It sounds weird. I don't know. Host.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's more
I
official.
was just thinking about it like on some Stephen Colbert shit. Host.
I mean, we're hosts when we have we have
Like
a
we
guest.
have a band or some shit.
I mean, if we have a guest, we're a host.
That's true. I hate guests. Oh shit! Dropped my phone. My bad.
Clumsy as hell.
So,
Hmm.
I just fucked up DJ's bathroom just now. Fucking Chipotle.
Chipotle from 2 days ago. So, question: if you guys hear this, go ahead and talk to me in the comments or us in the comments, and let us know how you feel about meals from 2 days prior fucking you up to the
Well, it
present
didn't
day.
fuck me up, but the smell
he
was pretty
says.
bad.
As he says, it didn't fuck him up.
What
the
does
smell-
What does fuck up mean?
What does fuck up mean?
Like I should be feeling it in my stomach.
So doesn't have to be necessarily like you holding your tummy like, oh shit, damn, I gotta let this shit.
So what
like,
else
I gotta
could
let this shit go.
fucked him up mean?
What else could it mean?
Yeah.
It still could mean, even though you don't have no pain or anything like that, but once you hit that toilet and you walked out and you fucking dropped a nuke like you did,
Okay.
it fucked you up.
I don't agree with that. Using that.
Sure, you don't have to agree. We can
Yeah.
agree to disagree, but it fucked you up.
Nah, that agree to disagree shit is
You
bullshit.
still dropped the nuke.
I did. But it didn't fuck me up. It actually did me pretty well. Pause.
You dropped the fucking nuke in this household.
It needed to be done. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No warnings. That's wild.
Well, I'm supposed to warn you?
There's usually a warning when everybody drops a nuke.
That's not true. That's not true. People just go to the bathroom. The warning is after. That's what you do? You go to the other, like, I am about to go take a number 2. That's what you say to guests?
When I'm in somebody else's house?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really use the bathroom when I'm in other people's house. But
Like you
like
don't
to take a number
piss
2.
either?
Like to take a number 2.
Oh, okay.
Just take number 2.
Well, that needs to be done.
But if I had to and I could not avoid it, had to get going, yeah, I do let them know.
You tell them that.
Yeah, I'm finna take a shit.
Why? Is that something you do? Is that an etiquette thing?
Yes. So you cause I need to know just in case if I do drop a nuke.
Yeah,
And
which
everything,
for some
which
reason
is not out here. It's not.
I don't
Because my
understand
auntie
that.
does it a different way.
It doesn't.
She doesn't like to mess up her decor.
Oh my fucking god! It's
So
not like HGTV is in here.
once again, she doesn't like to mess up her decor.
Oh
This
my
is worse for my aunt. So as she does not like
Wait,
to.
hold on. She cares about decor over
Yes.
over a guest possibly.
Yes. Because it's in the cabinet. It's simple that you
It's
could
so
go in the
far
cabinet,
in
or
the
you could
back.
ask.
It's so far.
There's not. I would say that there's not too many people
Where
here, but
where
there are
you
usually
reached
guests.
for the Febreze was so far. How
No.
could any guess?
No, it wasn't. It was right there.
What?
I don't know where you grabbed the first bottle.
You
that
know where
grabbed.
it is.
Right, and it's literally the
It's-
second bottle right there at the bottom. I just know what it looks like.
And there's not
With the easy spray handle.
and there's not tons of other stuff in front of it.
Bro, there's literally like Listerine in front of it. A Listerine bottle.
What? You telling me you didn't reach too far back there?
No.
That's
I'm
some
so
bullshit.
serious. My auntie has short arms, like T-Rex arms. So the only thing that's actually back there is my shave stuff. And yeah.
For
And my
from a
clip- and my
guest from a
clippers.
guest perspective, it's not very seeable. not very visible.
Yeah, I could see that. Once again, that's not
I
my
find that
fault.
I find that weird. That
Hey, that's not my fault. This is not my shit.
I know, but
So, like I said, decor. But do I let people? Yeah, I need to know. Like I said, unless I'm in your house like that, and I just know that you where's that located, what I need is located to get away with the crime. I gotta tell myself, cause I don't need you walking by the bathroom, or let's God forbid my aunt walked in. She's like, what the fuck is this? Yo,
not
and if
not
she blames,
having like the smell good.
okay, and imagine
Out
her blaming the
is
shit on me though.
I know, but that's unempathetic.
Now I gotta tell on you, cause I'm like, hell no, that shit wasn't me. I'm not taking. That's not on my name.
I get that, but not having something
Hey, I feel it, but
unempathetic. If you have that in your house, that's unempathetic.
so I told you she got this little anti-poo spray, something like that every time.
And that's
before
not
she
even out.
poop. It usually is. It's in that little thing, but it wasn't there. So I don't know. I mean, I guess she.
To be fair
she
though,
ran out.
I have done it other times.
Yeah, you didn't drop a nuke.
And that one was. I apologize. I didn't expect that.
You didn't expect it.
No.
I'm sick because you didn't open the window. You closed the door. You locked that. You locked that motherfucker in.
I mean, I thought it was open already.
No, you needed to air that out.
Well, I didn't know it was not open.
Well, not even the window though, but you really closed the door.
Why would I leave the door open?
It has to air out.
So
we don't want to smell it, but
it should go throughout the house. You're saying.
It needs to air out. I can close my door. I'm not gonna smell it. But I mean,
So you would prefer me to just leave it open? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, get that motherfucker out.
Leave the door
by
open.
By time I actually go out there, I might not smell it.
That's some bullshit.
It's very possible. I might not smell it. I don't smell. Look, my sense of smell, I feel is actually bad. Like I really only smell things when it's really, really strong. So if it's a really terrible smell or a really, really strong smell, is the only time that I actually can smell something. So like really good, like not even really good food, but just food, like freshly prepared or something like that. Like I can smell it depending on what it is. I can smell it. Somebody just put it and it don't smell like roses. I can smell it.
It just smell like roses?
No, and it doesn't smell like roses. I can smell it. So it stinks.
You've smelled some that smells like roses before.
No, it smells like roses and you poo and it just doesn't smell like anything.
That's common for you. Doesn't smell like anything.
What, pooting and it doesn't smell like anything?
Yeah.
For mine, yeah.
That's common.
Recently. Cause my diet, yeah. At least how I feel. But then again, I dropped a crazy one the other day. So.
I feel like the healthier you eat, the worse it is. Not the worst, but like it's a good thing, but like,
Well, I mean, I feel like I've been on like a liquid thing because I've been drinking a lot of smoothies.
Oh, okay.
And like kale smoothies at that.
So you've pretty much been fasting.
Yeah, I'm actually only 158. That's surprising because I was like 165. So.
And that's a bad thing for you. Because
no, that's a healthy weight. I'm actually supposed to be in between 150 and one.
That's bullshit.
170.
What are you talking about? That's bullshit. Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Don't listen to that.
What are you talking about?
Go by body fat.
Bro, I look healthy.
What does look healthy mean?
What does look healthy mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't look like a stick figure.
Yeah,
like I did in high school.
I'm saying don't go by the weight to tell about how healthy you are.
Oh no, that's not. No,
and plus
I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I look.
At one point, you did
want
to gain weight though.
Yeah, I'm not. I did. I gained that weight.
And now you're losing.
That's why I was 165. Once I put on that weight, then I've just been trying to change that that fat that I gained into muscle,
Mm.
which is why I've been working out. I
It's been working.
Yeah, for sure has.
Got muscle now.
It's I was 2 days behind though, cause like I said, I got my doctor checkup, and I tell you, I don't trust them motherfuckers. But
What, doctors?
no, yeah, doctors, I don't trust them.
Why? Who else would you trust?
None of them. I really don't know what they could be giving us in these shots. They could tell us one thing and still end up be some other shit.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, I mean,
That's pretty much with everything though.
correct. So, I mean, and I say that too because I ended up having to get these shots. And, you ask, at least I do. It's like, oh, well, you need these HPV shots. What do I need that for? What is that? It's for such and such and such and such. Will I die if I don't get it? Well, there's the possibilities of such a. I mean, I guess. Sure. What about the tetanus shot? You need that too. What the fuck is that? It's such and such and such and such.
I've gone a long time without a flu shot.
She described that as well. Something's like a flu shot, or you need a. She's like, you never had a flu shot before. I doubt it.
I'm sure you have, like in elementary school. You have
When it comes to my dad, I've rarely gone to the doctor.
I know, but those are things you have to have in order to be enrolled.
Was that in the past? I feel like that was a new thing that they just started implementing, like mid 2000s.
No.
We'll see. I ask.
Mid 2000s, that's new. You talking about what is mid 2000s? You talking about like 2005?
Yeah. 2008.
Mid 2000.
2000. It's about to be 2000. It's about to be 2020.
Mid 2000s. Okay. That's no, that's not new. That's always been a thing. At least as far as I've gone to school.
Well, like I said, I don't know. Maybe I got it. Maybe I didn't. I know that shit fucked me up though. That damn tetanus shot. That shit hurt my feelings. Had me sore. It went. All it did is it was a shot in my shoulder, but I felt it in my whole body.
And I'm pretty sure you got one when you went in the military.
What, a tetanus shot?
Yeah.
Is that the shot that they gave us in the butt?
No, that's penicillin.
Hey, that was terrible.
But it wasn't as bad as people made it, in my opinion. But
penicillin?
Yeah, the shot.
That was terrible, bro.
It wasn't terrible.
That was that was terrible, bro.
Relax. It wasn't that bad.
You just cheeks bare, just ready for a needle to insert.
No, I wasn't ready. It just wasn't as bad as people made it.
Bro, nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't the business. My my left cheek was tight.
No, you just sit down and like roll
around
on it.
It was tight. I almost felt like something was about to burst. Someone's supposed to be there.
I guess. But I remember that shot you got in your arm when your arm was sore. I remember that one. That sounds familiar.
So we did get a tetanus shot. Was it right?
Guess
did
so.
You get it right here?
Yeah.
Then yeah, maybe we did get a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I think that was. I remember
that's
that.
What it, like. It didn't really that needle didn't really hurt, but they put in fluid whatever in your arm, and then like your arm was sore, but you didn't really feel it was whatever. But that next day or that later that night, your whole body was sore. That's what the tetanus, at least that's what it did, because my arm was sore, next thing you know, but later that night after I came from work and all that, my whole body was sore. I was pissed. I couldn't go back to sleep.
I like being sore, kind of.
Nah, I don't like being sore like that. I felt like I didn't work out in fucking 3 years.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And I just had a full body workout.
It's a good thing.
No, that's a good thing if I actually worked out.
It's a good thing that you're working out and you're sore.
Yeah, but it wasn't from that. It was from drugs. It's from what they put in my body.
Well, I was fucking
I'm
with
cool with being sore if I put the work in to do that. That's progress.
You put work in?
No, they put a drug, an unknown substance in my body. No, to make me feel that way. No.
Yeah, shout out to all the Filipino girls that was putting shots in men's butts. Shout out to them.
Why is it Filipino girls?
Yeah, the Filipino girls always go to the Navy.
There was a white woman.
Nah, they're all Filipino.
I had a white woman.
It was a factory. They were all Filipino.
And black girls.
Mm.
I did not see Filipino.
Well, you must have went on a good day or a bad day, whatever the fuck.
I'm glad you led with that was a good day. When the Filipino women weren't there, that was a good day. Got it.
No, I'd rather have them give me the shots than anybody else.
No. You already said it. It's a good day.
Okay. I really don't care.
I know. It's okay. I'll take it. Ow, my shit's still kind of sore though. Whatever.
So the fucking Lakers is supposed to get, well, the Lakers and Dwight Howard are in talks again. Unbelievable.
I mean,
unbelievable.
Boogie Cousins is out for bumping kneecaps.
Wait, is that what happened?
Practice.
He bumped knees in practice?
Yeah, bumped kneecaps with somebody in practice.
That's like the worst.
And what, tore his ACL again? Something like that?
Well, I don't think he ever tore his ACL before, but he has tore his Achilles, so now.
There you go. It's his Achilles. Yeah, Achilles tear.
That was years ago, but this new one is the ACL, it looks like.
It is the so I would okay. I knew I saw ACL somewhere.
I wonder if it's on the same leg.
I don't know. I feel like that nigga injury
hitting knees
now.
in any sport is some of the worst.
Look here, that's happened, and I've never tore my ACL from it. And understand how skinny and bony my knees are. If I hit you with my elbow, you're gonna be upset at me.
Yeah, but those are grown ass fucking men, 6'8" plus.
Yeah, but yeah. My knee is hurting my big ass dad. That's a grown ass man.
Not as grown as them. NBA players.
Not as grown as NBA players.
Yes.
All them niggas ain't fit. So I'm gonna need you to relax.
NBA players aren't fit?
All of them? No. You trying to tell me some of these? Come on now. That's like saying all the people in the NFL are fit. No. James Winston got a dad bod.
Yeah, but he's still fit. He's still fit to play the game.
But you're also stating, but you're saying that my dad isn't fit.
Not as much as them. No.
What makes you say that?
It's just an assumption. Because they're NBA players. They're burning like 8,000 plus calories a day probably.
That's a big assumption. Everybody's not doing that.
It's not a big assumption. It's a fair assumption.
It's niggas that sit on the bench faithfully, don't play a lick or nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't. Just because they're not playing in the game doesn't mean they're not playing at all. Doesn't mean they're not working on their game.
Doesn't mean that they are either.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're working on the game. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the team. It's a fair assumption. Your dad is not as fit as them. I know that for a fact. Big assumption, fair assumption, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm giving him more credit.
Yeah, you have to. What?
But still, all them niggas is not work. They're not doing all that.
All of what? They're doing more than
every
the
NBA
normal
player,
person.
Every NFL player is not.
They're doing more than the normal person.
Yeah,
a lot more.
Some of them, you could be right. I don't think all of them, because you still have your gym. Are you gonna call the people that go to the gym every day or work out every day? Are you gonna call them your average person? Or are you categorizing them as different people?
People who go to the gym every day,
like that workout, like that actually said, you know what, I'm trying to be healthier now and live life differently. Work out every day. I'm trying to take care of my body. Are those different? Are those normal people to you? Is that your average person to you? Or somebody that just doesn't do shit, doesn't work out,
the way you
just
painted
goes to
it,
work nine to 5? Is that your average person? Is that your average person?
There's levels.
What's an average person to you?
Average person anywhere from working out 3 times a week to not working out at all. Any more than 3 times a week, I think you're pushing it.
Okay, so the average person, you gave them 3 days to work out, and you
It also
think
depends what they're doing.
an athlete is working out how many times? 7 days in a week. You gave an average person 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So what is an athlete working?
They should be working on their game every day.
They should be.
Like that's their job. It's their career.
Right, they should be.
I'm sure in the off season it's a little bit more sporadic, but during the season, they're working out a lot. And some might
Are
in
you
the
just
off
counting
season.
like are you counting like self work? Or are you just counting just like
I'm counting everything,
just
like
them
the
going to
lifestyle of
practice?
being a professional athlete.
I feel like most of them niggas that's on the bench is going to practice, calling it a day.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, but I'm sure they're working on their game between games because they're not playing. Like the people who play a lot probably get more of a break between games.
Once again, I don't think that's everybody.
And then you have to also take into account the playoffs. It's like there's no breaks in the playoffs.
Some of the young stars, young athletes, yes, feel you. They're working on their game. They're getting better. Clearly, we can see that them getting better. A lot of the people that I am referring to that are always have been on the
lowest
bench,
person
have
of
stayed
it,
on the bench. DJ Mbenga,
Yeah,
did he
I
work on
think-
his game?
I think they're still working out more than your dad. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're also playing against a lot of people who work out a lot. I don't even know why we're talking about this. You just want to argue. You just want to.
Because you give people way more. You give certain people way more credit than they fucking need.
Yeah, you don't give a lot of people enough credit. And this is coming off an episode where I just shitted on parents. So. So what credit am I giving?
Them shitty ass bitch players that don't do no fucking work.
Okay.
You're saying every NBA
Pretty much
the way that that's
more
painted
than the average person.
Okay.
Specifically,
Okay.
your fucking dad.
Okay, that's fine.
Fucking daddy, nigga, your daddy.
I've already said that I gave him more credit than needed. I've already said that.
More credit than your daddy. More credit than your daddy.
Okay, your bench players.
You
trash.
hitting knees with your father is much different than hitting knees with someone in the NBA. Come on. You know what it is? You give yourself too much credit. That's what it is.
How do I give myself too much credit?
Because you was like, I've locked knees before. You know, it doesn't fucking hurt. I've never torn my ACL.
Okay, nigga, you've locked knees as well. And you're just
I've locked
saying,
knees before,
nah,
and I've admitted that shit hurts.
Okay, it still defeats the purpose of you never known anybody that tore their ACL from doing it.
Yeah, you do. DeMarcus Cousins. You want someone else?
No, I don't want anybody else. It doesn't matter. Injury prone. It still doesn't change the fact that you're injury prone.
I'll give you this. His knees, his legs shouldn't be that small for his size.
Injury prone. How about that? The fact of the matter is you're injury prone. You just got injured. You just came off an injury. You go back to his whole career. You've been out, what, 3?
He was already
about to be 3 seasons now.
He was already getting
3?
paid $5 million. So now it's like next season it's probably going to be even worse.
Change. I think he's getting hit with the Tyson Chandler treatment. Because Tyson Chandler was pretty much like up top at one point. Next thing you know,
I mean, but he was getting old. DeMarcus Cousins is still young.
I think that nigga 28. Ain't he? 28, 29?
It sounds about right.
I think he's either in between 27 and 29. Around there.
It's fair
That
enough.
nigga's getting old. Once you hit 30 in professional sports, you old.
I mean, sure, but like motherfuckers hit their prime around that age.
Depends. Not all of them.
Elite players, yeah. I feel like that's like the last hoorah. I mean, look at LeBron. He's like clearly past that, and it's like.
But like I said, it depends on who it is. That's case by case.
That yeah, just
And
DeMarcus
and
wasn't gifted.
and I guess it's just and it's I guess it's also different with the sport too, because that's why it's like that's why I'm saying nah, not really actually. No, it just really just
Yeah,
depends. It's case by
soccer
case. It's
motherfuckers
case
are
by
still
case.
old running around that bitch.
Yeah, it's case by case. Cause I mean, you have football. You have like let's say Adrian Peterson, right? You don't really know football, but Adrian Peterson, top of the line running back. He was like the best running back in the league. In his prime was when he was younger. He
Mm.
still got it. He's still rocking for the Redskins right now, currently starting running back.
Okay.
He still got it. He's still. I mean, I think he's still probably like the top 10, top 15 running back.
Yeah, but 30, you're pushing it. It's like,
I think that nigga like 33, if that. 30,
though in general,
34.
I think men, just like not sports at all, prime like that's prime years in my opinion around that age.
Yeah, I don't think we're young
Like
at all at that age.
27 to like 35. I think that's like good years for men.
Yeah, I don't think that's old. I don't think you're at least you're not technically old to me until you're 40. Once you hit 40, you old.
Yeah, I get.
Nah, you old.
Yeah.
Like that's when you can start. That's when I feel like I will start saying, like,
I
man, I'm
honestly
old.
want to say 50, like 45.
Nah, 50, you're officially old, but 40, I can start saying like, man, I'm getting old. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can. I guess.
Like that's the start right there. If I'm in when I'm in my 30s, no, I'm still young.
Fair enough.
I'm still young. I'm still out here. Okay, I'm still moving. But 40, nah, I gotta slow down.
Slow down.
Okay, my metabolism's probably short, probably slowed down too. You know, when I hit the wall, and you probably stub your toe against the wall, you know what I'm saying, on accident sometime or something like that. Yeah, that shit probably hurt 2-3 times more than it needs to. Okay, yeah, I'm a-okay. That's when I'm getting old. I feel old now, but I know I'm not.
Stubbing your toe feels bad at any age, though.
Yeah, but I feel like we could shake it off. I feel like when you older and you stub your toe, you might break your damn toe. And you actually got to go to the doctor.
You're talking like 70.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I've never known a 40-year-old to stub their toe.
Look at here. If I fall down the stairs, which I've done.
What? You're falling down the stairs. You're not even 40 yet.
That's a simple get up, laugh at myself. I'm good. That hurt a little bit. When I'm 40 and I roll down them steps, that's a tumble. I might pop my shoulder.
Yeah, if you stop working out, yeah, sure. And stop yeah.
According to your average, it's only 3 times a day, if that, or less.
3 times a day is good enough. Yeah.
Right, or less. If I'm not doing that, so yeah, I could pop my shoulder out. I could hurt.
Or if you don't
I'm
want
getting older,
Or I mean, look at Joe Rogan. Like, I'm pretty sure if he fell down some stairs, well, I can't really say that because he's had like too many years of like MMA, but he's not no bitch at his age.
You don't think so? But I don't. I mean, I just wouldn't see him being clumsy or falling down a flight of steps.
Yeah, it'd be hard. I don't see that either.
But I mean, if it happens, I'm pretty sure he's getting that checked out. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure he's getting that shit checked out. He's not just getting up like.
But I think that's more due to the MMA, like the MMA years.
I'm telling you, he's like, damn, nah, I'm good. He gonna try and thug that shit out, and then he gonna do something, and he'll be like, nah, this shit's fucked. I gotta go to the doc.
It's probably his age, but I think it's more to do with his MMA experience.
Maybe. I'm telling you, even your dad now. If your dad fell down a flight of
my
steps,
dad's
he's going
sick.
to the doc.
No, my dad is sick. If that nigga's sick. He can't have a paper cut. Like,
what?
He is sick. It's not if he fell down some stairs, it's not gonna be good.
What? What do you mean it's not gonna be good?
It's not gonna be good.
For who? For him?
Yeah, for him.
Was he like fickle boned?
He's sick. He has no kidneys. Yeah. Yeah. He's sick.
What are the cons of not having kidneys?
The cons of not having kidneys, you can't process water or any liquid.
Oh,
Like you can't eat a lot of fruit. There's too much water in it. That'll fuck your shit up. Yeah, so like him falling down the stairs, if you can't eat fruit, him falling down the stairs is
that's
like,
unfortunate.
yeah,
So what does he drink?
he has to keep it to a minimum. He has to keep his water intake to a minimum.
Did
or
he
liquid.
choose to give up his kidneys?
Oh no. Well, well, it depends on what you mean by choose, but
Did he go to the doctor and say, "Hey, take these motherfuckers
oh no,
out"?
no. They need to be taken out.
So he went to the doctor for a checkup, and they was like, "Yay, your shit's fucked. We gotta remove him so you can live."
My father's a lifelong alcoholic.
Okay, so that's what it was. Got it.
Yeah, so it's not like
Yeah, it was a life
the
or
fact
death
that he's
situation.
fickle. His body is fickle. If you can even say that. The reason why his body is fickle is because of life choices.
Oh my gosh! Yikes!
Yeah.
Hey, my sister had liver failure.
Okay.
She's only 24.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Is that just
you didn't see that coming? You're like,
that's
early. Normal. Yeah,
That's,
no, she's 24.
That's early. Is it because life choices or just like genetic shit?
Alcoholic.
Oh shit! She was going.
No water.
She was going in.
No water.
That's gotta. Damn, that's fucked.
Shout out to you, Naila, for changing your lifestyle so you could live.
Oh, she's changing now.
No, she been changed. That happened a couple months ago.
Oh,
yeah,
a couple months ago.
Uh-huh.
What you mean it been changed?
Yeah.
You talking like this was a few years ago?
Nah, a couple months ago she got her shit together.
Hey, well,
Well,
shit.
that part, cause she couldn't eat. She couldn't eat nothing. They said she was gonna die. I think she was looking for people like, I don't know. I guess she asked me or something like that. She was like, "Why you didn't call me and see if I was okay?" And I was like, "Why would I call you and see if you're okay when I know you're okay? Unless you're in the hospital bed and you're dying, why would I call you to ask if you're okay when clearly okay? We're having this conversation now, so you're okay."
I mean, I see where she's coming from, and I see where you're coming from. For me, me and moral support, it's not a good idea. So it's probably best I don't call you.
Man, that part. Unless you're dying in a deathbed.
Even then, it's
There's
just like,
no.
what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do.
The only thing I can do is if you're in the hospital, hey, okay, then sure, I'll take some time, when I can, and I'll come visit, show my support. But if you're not there, then, I'll send you a text, feel better.
I can see how that looks from like the receiving end.
Look at here.
I can see how that looks.
These problems are from your life choices. All right.
That's how I felt about my dad. I was like, I expected this.
So it's your fault for the most part why you're in the situation that you're in.
Yeah, but they could have been dealing with like a mental illness in which substance abuse was like a byproduct. Great.
And then they could talk to me about that. But
why would they talk to you about that after how you show support?
Hey, you gotta take it or leave it. I'm fine.
Because she probably was dealing with.
No, because I'm fine with showing moral support. It's just which she did though. That's the thing though. She really just didn't drink water. That was the problem.
That was it.
Yeah, she doesn't drink.
So she could have drank this.
She drinks juice, like a lot of juice, and like juice and alcohol. So so pretty much like water. She's not with it. Like even like
I don't know why I'm funny.
Like if you give her
why I'm funny.
If you give her some shit, like I swear to God, if you gave her some water, or even if you gave her some juice, she knows what the fuck sugar-free juice is. and she would drink. She'd be like, "What the fuck is this? Sugar free?" And you look at it, you be like, "How the fuck do you know it's sugar free? This isn't fucking sugar. This is sugar free. This is terrible. I don't want this." Like that's all she would like. Yo, her diet was fucked, and then she was eating fast food too. She was eating out. She wasn't cooking or eating at home, so her diet was fucked. And then she was drinking, wasn't eating.
It's
Like
possible she had a mental illness. Like, you don't just
no,
do that.
nah, you can't. She's just with the wrong people.
Oh, juice and alcohol, baby.
She was with the shits.
I want that purple stuff.
She was with the shits. She was with the shits.
That is nuts. So you think if she drank the same amount of alcohol, but she would just replace the juice with water, she'd be okay?
Yes.
Damn.
If she just ate healthy-ish here and there.
Did you ever ask her, like...
What?
Like, did she ever go to Jamba Juice?
No.
She don't... Like, there's a lot of good sugar in fruit. Does she ever eat fruit?
She eats fruit here and there, I think, but not really. Like I'm telling you, I think she eat junk food. Like I eat junk food. Like I said, that's why I said I'll never say that I eat healthy. I eat healthy-ish.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to say. I eat healthy-ish, meaning I eat something healthy from time to time. But I am forever eating some type of junk, of course. I just can't help it. Okay? Candy is on a deal.
If I have a like fast food binge, I try to make sure I fast
That part.
most of the day. If I'm doing that.
If I do have fast food, I do only have fast food like once, and that's usually like my only meal of the day.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hit like, I had.
Which
like
kind of
two.
sucks because like fast food gives you a lot of calories, but it doesn't give you a lot of nutrients. So it's almost like after you eat it, it's almost like you didn't eat. Like your brain doesn't register that you ate.
Like yesterday or last night, right? I ate dinner, and I usually don't eat dinner, but but I didn't have like nothing like fried or anything like that. I went to the Habit, and I got me a grilled chicken club.
Mm-hmm.
So healthy-ish.
Yeah.
Because it still has bacon on it. Any sandwich or burger I have, it has to have bacon on it.
The bacon makes it healthiest for you?
Well, that just makes it not healthy because it was grilled chicken.
Okay.
But the fact that, I mean, it's only 2 slices.
That's not.
That's nothing that's gonna hurt.
That's not. Yeah.
Especially me. So,
I mean, it just depends on how much fat is in the bacon that they use, but it's hard. You can't. You can't.
Well,
ever
I think
know.
they all use pork bacon. So when it comes to the strips, I think it's all pork. Other than like certain places, but I think it's all pork.
But nonetheless, you got a majority like high protein meal.
Yeah, I fucked myself up because I got a meal. I got a fry. So I got the fries, but I mean, it wasn't a whole lot though.
Yeah.
I don't really drink juice. It did come with juice or a drink, but I don't really drink juice though a lot. I really just drink water, like all day. So I feel like I'm fine, honestly. So yeah. I mean, she fixed it. Like I said, she fixed it. She fixed her diet. She can eat now. She's straight. She's solid. Now, if I was her, well, they told her, she's like, I guess she's still not supposed to drink like she's supposed to drink on like special occasions. And I'm like, look here, if I was in your situation, I probably wouldn't touch a drink. I wouldn't touch an alcoholic beverage.
She lost her liver, so she didn't have a liver?
Didn't. No, she didn't lose it.
Oh.
She just had liver failure. Which means like she was at a point to where she probably would have lost it if she did not change her diet immediately.
Right. The liver's important. It has over 500 plus. Well, I said over, but that's 500 plus functions.
Yeah.
For your body. So yeah, it's a very important.
She got that under control. So,
All right. Well, shout out to her.
Yeah.
That's a tough change to make. That's a boring lifestyle change. Going from juice and alcohol to like No
Water
alcohol
to water.
and water.
Water. Sugar-free water.
That's tough. Most niggas who are in that cycle just keep going.
Yeah. I mean, I want my sister to live her life. I'm not your dad. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You make your own choices. So, if you want to drink juice and all of that stuff, hey, be my guest. Just know this. Don't call me on your dying bed when you're
Why?
making bad choices, cuz I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm going to call you a dumbass. This shit's your fault.
No, you're not. You wouldn't
Yes,
do that.
I am. I
No,
told her
you're
this
not.
in a text.
No, you're not.
Okay. I could call her right
I
now.
don't believe
I guarantee you that I told her
You
that.
wouldn't do some
It's
shit
her
like
fault.
that.
Okay. You think I'm bullshitting. I'm so
What did
serious.
she do to you?
What do you mean, what did she do to me?
Yeah, she did something to you.
Why did she do something to me?
Because
No.
you want to tell her so bad that
No, I
you're a
don't.
dumbass in her dying bed.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
it's
do.
not even the
You just
dying
said
bed.
it.
I'm just saying.
No, you
I'm
wanted
not-
to go up.
No, I
if
just
she
don't
was
believe you.
dying and it was her last breath, the last thing you want to tell her is
No, if
dumbass.
No, if she's in the hospital, no. Let's rephrase it. If she's in the hospital and has to lose her liver and do surgery or whatever, so now her whole lifestyle's changed. Not dying,
Okay.
but your lifestyle's
So,
changed because of decisions that you made, like your dad. He lost his kidneys. He's still alive. He's still rocking, but his lifestyle is changed. It's fucked. It's on some different shit.
So what if there's some other illnesses that you don't know about that contributed to that? The unknown variables. Even when there's unknown variables, you're willing to say.
What you want me to do about it? I can't change the past.
No, but you can think like, oh, there's probably some other things that's going on that I don't know about. I probably shouldn't say this.
No.
So you just, even when there's unknown variables like that, you're just like, you're a dumbass.
I was having psychological problems. Why you didn't say nothing to nobody?
Why would they need to say something to you?
I didn't say to me. I said, why didn't you say anything to
Yeah,
anyone?
but they probably told someone else that's important to them, but not you.
It doesn't have to be me. That's not the point. It's not the point to tell me.
I
It's
know, but
why didn't you?
you
You're
still
saying that they have psychological issues, correct? So
Yeah,
if they
it's
have
possible.
psychological issues, okay. So you made the choice that you made because you're going through something.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk to anybody about it?
Oh, you mean
No.
like getting like mental help?
Yes. Did you talk to anybody about it? Did you seek any information or resources to get yourself help? To help, to put yourself and not make these decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? Of course, you're gonna say no because you didn't.
Right.
Clearly, you made. That's why you're in the situation that you're in. Your fault. I think choices are very, very simple to make. To me,
When you're when you have mental illness or disorder?
just period.
No, but what if you have a mood disorder?
If you have a mental disorder? I mean, I can't say sure. It's probably difficult. I mean, I guess I can't say I don't have a mental illness. But I'm just saying, for me, when I look at it, you're asking me how I would feel or look at the situation. I'm not gonna give you any benefit of the doubt. Other than, I mean, it's simple. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna chastise that person. Like,
it sounds like you want to tell someone that they're a dumbass.
no, I'm just saying that it's like we all make the decisions that we make. In order, so with that, there's just too many resources out here for everyone to get help if they need it.
Right.
So even if you have a disorder or whatever and it's harder for you, there's still some sort, like you're logical enough or whatever to where you can still get yourself help. Either way, you can get yourself help.
You're assuming that other people are logical.
I'm assuming that everybody can get themselves help. They're smart enough to get themselves help.
Well, remember when I said...
But we don't do that because they make...
Remember when I said last
everybody
episode you can't be logical and emotional at the same time? So if you have a mood disorder or some type of mental illness, it means that there isn't something going on right with your brain. Right? Because it's a mental problem?
Okay.
So basically what you're saying, it's hard for you to relate to anybody who's going through something like that.
I guess.
Yes. It's hard for you to empathize. You can't really.
I think that's the better thing. It's just harder to empathize for a lot of
Mm,
things for me.
yeah.
Cause I see, yeah, I just see it differently.
Ever been depressed?
Have I ever been depressed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long? How long was it?
all of high school and out of high school, military. So about 8 years.
You've been depressed for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's depression for you?
What is depression?
Yeah.
Wanting to kill myself, feeling like I shouldn't be here because I'm not benefiting anything
Uh huh.
because it feel like everybody hates me or doesn't like me.
You
I
felt that in high school? You
Yes,
felt that in high school? Damn.
yeah. I mean, I didn't feel even though like I mean, yeah, I did end up like knowing like everybody in school or part of like a lot of different cliques or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, I still like didn't feel like I had a place, and you know, I didn't feel like I was really loved with by my family.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't feel like I needed to be here. Like it just wasn't good. Then to get talked about. Like I took a lot of stuff, like being called like names or something like my clothes and stuff like that. Like I took a lot of that. Like I was very sensitive.
Mm.
Whether I reacted or showed that I reacted, I might not have shown it, but on the inside, like to me, like nah, that shit hurt. I just keep a lot of my emotions like to myself, but
So,
nah.
do you think if for the for the past 8 years that you've been dealing with depression, that you could have done more for yourself if you didn't have the depression?
Ask the question one more time.
If you weren't dealing with depression for the last 8 years,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel that you could have done more for yourself, made better decisions without that depression?
Um,
The answer
I mean,
should be
logically,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the answer should be
Logically, yeah.
fucking yes.
I
So,
mean, because I mean, my focus would be on something different rather than
right,
than self care. I
right.
could focus on more important tasks. Like I could have focused more on trying to go to college or what do I need to go to college and stuff like that. Like out of high school and stuff like that. Like I wasn't concerned about those things because I had.
Now, did you know you were depressed when you were going through those things?
Did I know that I was depressed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I know how depressed? Like depression, depression. I guess you could
Like you
say.
didn't know how severe it was.
Yeah. Like no. But I knew I wasn't there. Like I knew I felt some type of way mentally.
Okay. So, just to be fair, just to be objective as possible, I would ask you the same question. Like, why? I don't know what you've done to get help, but why haven't you gone to get help for the last 8 years dealing with
Because it
depression?
was a choice. Well, I mean, and so even besides the choice, right? Essentially, it's like, well, you're supposed to go to therapy or whatever, which, um,
Well, it's possible you may have something.
I'm not against therapy,
Yeah,
but who has therapy money? I don't. I didn't.
you. I mean, for you personally, you can't go to the VA.
I didn't. I couldn't at the time.
Well, I'm not talking about like before the
So
military.
even during the military or whatever,
Uh huh.
like I, I couldn't like, I wasn't allowed to do that, and then I ended up fracturing my jaw, and then I got sent. I pretty much just got sent through the runaround, and that fucked me up too. So that just made it worse. And I got no, there was no counselor. There was nobody that I could talk to trying, because I've said something to somebody, to NCO, and they're
Mm-hmm.
just like, well, you could talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. You're not helping
I
me.
hate when they do
Like
that.
nigga, you're not helping me.
I don't know why they think
So
that they're the
I
most empathetic
so as
people.
you say that, like there was no assistance, and you say I could go to the VA. Well, I still couldn't do that after the fact because even still, yeah, I'm still in the service. So compared to you, you were active. I was in the reserve. So the only way I can go to the VA as I'm still in the service is if I was on orders, which is also some back and forth bullshit that I was going through in order to get my mouth fixed.
Yeah, but technically, if you're still in, then you should be able to still have access to the VA for.
No, I have access, but like I said, you have to be on. I have to be on orders. Like I can
Yeah,
go.
I don't know
I
how
can
the reserve
like
shit
I'm
works.
telling you, I can go now because I'm not.
You're inactive.
Yeah, or whatever. But while I'm in, so years ago, while I was still technically in or active, whatever, I have to be on orders if I want to go to the VA,
Mm-hmm.
which means I have to go to my unit, tell them, hey, I need orders to go to the VA to get this appointment or to get this done.
Yeah, but now you
Then
can
they
just
have to give me the orders, right? But when you get orders, you know that it's for specific dates.
yeah.
So they have to give me that date. Then I have to go to the VA and set the appointment. Then they have to have the, I guess they have to have it available for the date that I got the orders for. So essentially, the orders just have to be open for a period of time, pretty much.
Yeah, but if you got help, well, not help, but if recently you went for a checkup, that means you have access to them, which means at some point in there you can be like, hey, where's
That's what I'm saying. I have it now. I have that now. That was
oh, okay.
didn't happen until
Oh,
recent.
yeah, okay, I see what
Once
you mean.
again, I just got out now,
I see what you mean.
as of this year.
So,
But
first, it was a money thing, really, because you didn't have the money and you
yeah,
didn't have
so
the
it
access to
was
it for
all
free.
yeah,
So,
so it was all just like it all just pretty much I just I just figured it out myself. So since it's all
I mean, have you since it's been happening for 8 years?
I figured out yeah. If yeah, I'm not depressed.
That's a long time.
I just look at I took a different aspect and look on life and just how I value myself and actually started to I just looked at myself differently, pretty much essentially, and seeing the benefit of okay, well, you know what, I am this. Like, I'm not what people say, and all these other little things that I had to pretty much gather, even like from my family, and all these other little things that I like, everything that I didn't pretty much get from my surroundings,
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much just gathered within myself and to where now like I can like I don't like I can do everything by myself and be fine emotionally,
Yeah.
whether I have other people that are a part of what I'm doing or not a part of it.
Okay. So I'm pretty much doing this because it seems like you actually do know what other people are going through. It may be more severe than you, but one thing that I know that a lot of people don't have in order to get help from mental things like that and like to go to therapy and things like that is the money issue.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing. And I mean, that's why I say like I know it's hard, but at the same time it's just like and I guess that is just because of me and my choice. Just like at the end of the day, it's just a choice. It's something that you have to see within yourself and make the choices what's right for you to move on and get out of the situation. I feel like it's very easy for us to get out of the situations that we put ourselves in to make us feel the way that we do. And we convince ourselves that, well, nah, we need to stay in, these toxic relationships or around this toxic person because I care about them or whatever.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference between dealing with like depression because of external things and dealing with depression because it's genetic or there's something going on the inside.
Yeah, mine was external things.
Okay.
Mine was not.
So
mine wasn't genetic. No, I didn't have genetic depression.
okay. Well, some disorders are genetic, and so
Yeah, I didn't have it.
it may be a thing where someone may not know that their parents had it, therefore they don't know they have it, and so they're living life thinking that it happens to everybody. Because like being depressed is normal, but being depressed for 14 days to 30 days in a row, it's a bit different to deal with.
Yeah, it is.
Not just because like they lost a job or they broke up with their significant other or something like that.
Man, it could be
Usually, like
anything.
if you have a mood disorder or you have a mental disorder, it's something that happens without triggers. So like imagine
Hmm.
going thinking about what you were going through for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Cuz like if you're going through that, you're thinking like
Is
I
bipolar with triggers?
what are you asking?
Is bipolar like? Does that happen with like trigger? Is being bipolar
It
does
can
that trigger?
happen, but
It's not right.
most of the cycles happen without triggers. But there's two main categories of bipolar, and then there's different other variations of bipolar. The bipolar 1 is the most severe of it, and then bipolar 2 is pretty severe, but it has more depressive episodes and hypomanic episodes, like rare hypomanic episodes. So it's not the full manic episodes that bipolar 1 gets, but they have more depressive episodes in bipolar 2. And the hypomanic episodes for bipolar 2 just looks like the person's just more productive. Like they're doing okay. But then that lasts only so long before they go back into that depressive cycle.
Hmm.
And that can last from anywhere from 2 weeks to 30 days or more.
Okay.
And that's what I was diagnosed with.
By from
Yeah.
the military.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's on your thing. That's why you got 30%.
What? Don't talk about my disabilities like that. Don't talk about percentages. No, the like 30% was not for non-migraine headaches.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, I get what you're saying. So
That's why I know a lot about it. But
I see.
I didn't know. I didn't believe it then when I first got diagnosed.
The doctor told you that?
The
How did they? Oh,
I
you went
didn't
to a
think.
psychiatrist. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was some. There were too many things going on in the military that were getting me to the point where I was about to like literally about to fuck someone up, and then I was like, y'all better get me some help. Y'all better get me some help because I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to hold it together for too long. And then yeah, I went through that. But I don't think that the psychiatrist that I had, I think, was a little arrogant and wasn't really. He just basically said what I had going on was too complicated.
What? Isn't that their fucking job to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, well,
What? How
he
did
said that in response because he wanted to give me medication, and I said no, because medication like kills your brain cells, and I like my brain cells. so, so like, I said no, but then I went on for a few more weeks, and I was just like, just to stay in the military, just to feel better, I'm open to it. So I went to him and I said, hey, I'm open to taking medication. And then he denied me and said, no, like, I don't think you should be using medication at this point or something like that. And he said, like, it's too complicated. So I didn't know what that meant. But he opened that DSM book. I forgot what that acronym is, but a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists use that book. It's like the book that has all the disorders in it.
Mm.
And if you check off on a lot of disorders, then they'll say, "Oh, you have this or you have that." And he said I was all over the place. He's like, "Yeah, your shit's all over the place." It was like it's a little bit more complicated than that. And I was like, all right, whatever. But as I got out and I started learning about like personality types and shit like that, I started thinking like, oh, I don't actually have bipolar.
Mm.
These are just my manners of paying attention. Like, this is just what comes with being who I am. And then recently I had to get reevaluated for disability, because they have to reevaluate if you claim a disability in something, they have to reevaluate you. And I got a psych evaluation, and he says, I don't think you have bipolar 1, which is what they diagnosed me with. They said, I think you have bipolar 2. And yeah, I pretty much just came to terms with like just accepting it. So I was like, yeah, this is what it is, and now I have to get it handled. But for the most part, I went through my whole life undiagnosed. Didn't know what. I thought it was just normal to have mood swings or be in a period of time where you just don't feel like doing anything. So I would look at other people and be like, how the fuck are they so consistent with their mood? Like, I don't get that. Like, why are you like that? Like, I thought that was I thought that wasn't normal.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I guess you could just like, cause I can fully I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Until I guess I just started to be able to do it, to where it's like I pretty much like I make my mood.
Right.
Like my mood is what I make it. I make the day what it is.
Yeah.
I look at a certain situation or whatever may happen, like some negative shit that could send somebody on a spiral, on a downward spiral, or just like, like, you know, just to depression.
Yeah.
Because you're like, damn, man, ain't shit going right for me. Fuck. Like today? Like, come on. You hit my car. A bird just shitted on my. Damn it.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just got a parking ticket. Damn the devil.
Right. It's really pretty much like
you giving me homework today, nigga. It's Friday.
Yeah.
like
you pretty much react to like how you react to things is pretty much how you're gonna have like how your mood's gonna be set.
Yeah. So I mean, I figured that out to where it's pretty much just like, you know what? No, I gotta look at a positive in everything. I gotta find a positive in the most negative shit. I gotta find a positive.
Yeah.
But that's why I said like it's happened for so many years that I feel like I'm so good at it that I really don't see the negative in a handful of things.
Yeah. I pretty much have that too until I have episodes. So like I know the things, I have the metaphysical tools to deal with things, but I just don't in that depressive episode. I just don't care to use them. Just like you can tell me like, why don't you just do this? Why don't you do that? Like, do you know about this? I'm like, yeah, I know.
Just leave me alone. Let me deal with it.
I'll just be laying here.
Let me deal with it. Let me be by my lonesome.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get over my little situation. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, and there was one point in the military where I just swung on a nigga, and I was like,
"Oh, you actually did it?"
Yeah, I swung.
I didn't. I almost did.
I swung on a nigga because we were having some conversation about like. I got where he was coming from, but I didn't think that. I was thinking about like the mother of my child at the time, and he was talking about like you could just get a job. I don't get why people like are struggling. You could just get a job whenever you want. I'm just like, that's not how it works all the time. Like, and I just swung on his ass.
Yo, you hit him with some passive aggression. That shit didn't even have to do with him.
I swung on his ass, and I was like, immediately when I swung on him, I was like, damn, I just sucker punched him. I expect to get I deserve anything coming towards me right now. And I just let him hit me. I just let him hit me because I was like, I can't defend myself and beat his ass if I hit him first. Like
ain't that some shit?
Yes.
I hate people that do that. That's crazy.
Like if you swing on somebody first, you like, especially if it was like they didn't see it coming, you deserve to get everything coming to you, and you probably up until a certain point shouldn't protect yourself just a little bit.
Okay, but hold on. As you did that, right? Under most people, you let him hit you back, right? Let's say he hit you back harder than you feel that you hit him.
No, he did definitely hit me harder. I had a swollen eye for sure.
See, most people would have said, "Nah, nigga, you hit me too hard, nigga. I'm swinging back, nigga. Now we fight."
Nah, luckily for him, like he could have kept swinging because like I was just like, fuck. But like he stopped after a while. He got out the car.
After a while, he hit you multiple times.
No, yeah, he didn't hit me multiple times. He just hit me once.
Okay, I'm about to say.
But like, I didn't mean to say it like that. But like, we were in the car when it happened. Like our friend,
What?
like my roommate was driving.
You socked a nigga in a car?
Oh yeah, he was in the front seat. I was in the back seat.
Oh, you was on some real sucker shit. You a sucker, bro. You gonna hit a nigga from the back seat? Who gonna see that coming?
Nobody saw it coming.
You're
I
wild.
didn't see it coming. It just
So
happened.
did he stop and get out, or did he like just turn around and just?
No, he turned around. He was like,
smacked
"What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah," and then he.
What?
I was like, I fully expected this, and because I would have done the same thing. I would have been like, "What? You can just go hit me?" And then, because that's happened to me before in a basketball game, a nigga bit me, and I was like, "Word? You gonna bite me?" Yeah, he bit me. I was like, "What?" He bit me in a basketball game. Anyways, yeah, like he turned around. He was like,
shit.
yeah, he was appalled clearly, and he swung on me, and I was like, bet. And then he got out the car. He walked back to the barracks. But the reason why I hit him is because I was going through some shit at the time. Like, the mother of my child and the child were not in very good living conditions, and she couldn't get a job. So the topic we were talking about, I felt like he wasn't even being
Consider it.
mindful of the cases in which he doesn't account for. He's just thinking like motherfuckers who just sit around, like, you know, who can get a job but just don't, for whatever reason. They come up with excuses. I get where he was coming from that, but he was failing to acknowledge that there are some cases in which it can be pretty difficult for someone to get to work.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can
So-
see why.
So yeah, he caught me at a peak, and that's I was like, that's why I gotta get the fuck out of here, because I just swung on him, and I was thinking about swinging on somebody for a long time,
You've been thinking about swinging on
because
somebody.
like I was thinking about, like, cause like, since when you're new to a fleet, you get hazed a lot, and so it's not like a good place to be for a long time
No, not
at all, like, cause you get hazed, and so it's like,
I think it's different being black too. I think it's worse. Cause
No-
I don't know about you, but I was the only black person in my unit.
there was one other black person in my whole company,
Yeah.
and this is all active duty, like,
Yeah, and that shit's trash.
yeah, it's pretty, well, the thing is like you're around a lot of, like, quote unquote rednecks. That's what makes it like it's hard to, like, I guess, like, understand, like, it's hard to relate to them. But there were some white people who were from like Oregon or something like that, and they understand, like, the diversity thing. Like, one of my best friends in there, his name was Ryman, and
Ryman?
yeah, they used to call him Rayman. Oh, there was someone in my
What the
boot
hell?
someone in my boot camp platoon was named Skidmore, and yeah,
What?
yeah, all the drill instructors just call him Skidmark. It didn't matter.
Skidmore.
And it didn't help that he was 20 and he looked 70. Swear to God.
He looked like a Skidmore.
He looked 70. He looked like his whole body was a birthmark. Yeah, it was.
That's
But he made it
tragic.
through. He made
That's
it through.
tragic.
Wherever he's at, if he's
That's
ever listening to this,
tragic.
shout out to you. But anyways, yeah, like, yeah, I just swung on that nigga, and a bunch of military shit doesn't, like, the military life is not a good place if you are going through shit.
No.
It's not. Because, like,
I don't think it's good if you have a certain personality.
that too.
I think that's the main thing.
That's the main thing.
If
And
you-
that's why I think, like, you know, those entrance tests that they take, like the ASVAB and shit, I think there should be another component to that.
That's just meaningless. They need a They need a
There needs to be a
psychiatrist
personal-
or something like that.
I think
like
there needs to-
analyzing these people.
Well, I don't even, when I was at MEPS,
They need to really
Like, they
analyze
don't-
the recruits.
they don't really, like, ask you the deep questions. They just ask you, have you ever thought of suicide? And I'll just be like, I mean,
Yeah, because they want
yeah,
you to.
but, like, I don't think about, like, the act about, like, think about how to kill myself and things like that. So they were just like, okay, this
Yeah,
like,
because they're all hitting. They all trying to hit their quotas. So they
Yeah.
just want you to sign. So since they
Yeah.
just want you to sign,
Yeah.
they pretty much just like, look, man, I'm gonna ask you basic ass questions. You either gonna say yes or no. I'm gonna look at you and make you feel some type of way, like, nigga, you sure? You
Yeah.
sure about that answer? Made me question, feel a little stupid. Like, no. I meant to say no.
Yeah. And there's always some staff sergeants just sitting there.
And they be like, okay. And then I'm like, this nigga's stupid. Sign your stuff, you get approved, boom, voila. You're in the service. But I think they do need like a psychiatrist that really like breaks down every recruit
Yeah.
to where it's almost to the point to where it's like you bring out something of that person or that child and be like, yeah, nah, see, you're not fit.
Yeah, there needs to be.
You just blew up. You're not fit.
Yeah, there. Well, some like some things was like it's not about like you blowing up. Sometimes it's like
No, I
it's
think
hard
it's
to.
following directions. Because the thing is, like, so for me, right, I can follow directions.
Yeah.
Meaning it's like pretty much like a supervisor, like a manager. Essentially, that's how I'm going to take it. You can tell me what to do. For sure. Fine. I get it. That's the rank system. For sure. All right. Now, for me, it gets to a different place when you start talking to me like I'm a child.
Oh yeah. I mean that's.
Or you talk to me like I'm a fucking pet. And I'm not a pet.
That's
I'm not
all they
pet.
do. That's all they do.
Oh,
Micromanaging.
Oh,
I hate
facts.
that. I hate that.
So when you say, hey, because they do all last names. Hey, Long, go down to the just go down to the bay,
Yeah.
right?
Do some shit
And
for me.
go clean the trucks or some shit. All right, bet. Say less. Go down there. God forbid if I said that. God forbid if I said say less. Or say some shit like that.
Funny.
Excuse me? What'd you say?
Say less, Sergeant.
I don't know who you talking to. Nigga, I'm talking to you. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, nigga, I'm a sergeant. Nigga, what the fuck does that mean? Nigga, you a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man. Nigga, why I can't say... What? What are you talking about? Certain people would have problems with you saying certain shit without just saying, like, yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, quit being extra
Well, you
out.
could have
Quit
just
being
said
extra
you could have
out.
just said kill. Or is that only an infantry thing?
No, they do say that bullshit.
They said that over there too. Okay.
But I feel like y'all take it to the extreme. Y'all be like, kill babies.
Nah, we would say.
That was the biggest thing. That shit was cracking me up.
No, that's like one of
Kill
my
babies.
favorite things to respond with. If somebody was like, "Hey, Sutton, go do this," I'd just be like, "Kill."
Whoever said that, I'm telling you, somebody came up with kill babies.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did. It was somebody in the military.
I
I'm
was
sure.
using that shit like it was a thing to do because that shit just had me in tears.
Yeah, not as people are as emotional in the military, so you can get away with shit like that. Especially if you're in infantry, there's no women around. Like,
Yeah, there wasn't. That's
you could
why
talk
I was
about
like,
all kinds of shit.
I was like, what the women were saying it too. I had one or two that was like, they was like, oh, you just said kill babies. Kill babies. Everybody was just like, kill
Y'all
babies.
Stupid.
Go to the wash racks. Kill babies.
That's crazy.
That's
I don't
terrible.
think
I shouldn't be laughing. We shouldn't be laughing.
I don't
this
think
hard.
I've ever heard an infantryman scream "kill babies." Y'all tripping over there.
We shouldn't be laughing that hard.
Well, shit.
But military humor.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh snap! That was funny.
But yeah, like at MEPS, like that's the place where you like get evaluated. You take like a test and shit like that. There should be a mental psych evaluation equivalent to the guy who asked you to bend over and spread your ass so he can check stuff.
I really had to think like, what? We did that? We
Yeah.
didn't do that.
You forgot about that?
I was really about to argue with you, like, what?
forgot
I didn't do that.
Yo, if you
That's
didn't
absurd.
go through that, I would have had a big problem.
I had to really think about that. I really went back to the future. I'm
You
like,
have to go back pretty far to remember that.
like, what? Nigga, I didn't do that.
Yeah, you
tripping.
did.
I spread no cheeks. You tripping. Oh, shit. Yeah, nah, you're right. That should be done, though. But, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, probably not.
Because it's all about quotas.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but
They just want bodies because they feel like they're doing us a service and helping us. But a lot of the people that actually sign up for the military actually end up getting fucked over, like myself.
Yeah,
and
but
don't
some
even get to
people were
use the benefits that were actually promised.
some people were looking out for me in there though. Like I got honorable discharge, and
Well, in your situation, I don't think it would have been handled differently because
I
I think your situation got handled essentially just like my dad's situation and how he got honorably discharged.
yeah, that is right. Yeah, yeah. I think they just got the diagnosis wrong, but they're in the ballpark.
Yeah, because you were only in for like what 2 years, right, or less than that.
Yeah, slightly less than 2 years.
Yeah, same as my dad. Only if I'm like, that's crazy. I was in here. I
And
was
did
in
he
there
also get
longer.
like the service connected
Yeah,
disability
he got
too?
service. Yeah,
No.
he is flat footed.
That sucks.
So he was just complaining about his feet. Him like, man, I can't be doing these walks, these hikes. Y'all tripping.
How did he get in with flat feet?
And he
Is
was
a
like,
waiver?
I think he asked for a soul. Yeah, I get. No, it was different back then. You know.
Oh,
like,
okay.
so
Because they
I think you couldn't, but at the same time, I think like it was probably a waiver or something like that, or like he
probably.
just got by. That's just like the people that have asthma that end up somehow, some way getting sneaking in through boot camp because
Yeah,
they
until you do
disregard
the
it.
gas, the gas.
Yeah, or you just do the first hike and you just behind. And you be like, they be like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? He got asthma. Oh, I'm finna get his recruiter.
Yeah, I can see how that works.
Like, I mean, essentially it's just like that. So I mean, both y'all was on the same thing, same amount of time. He asked for souls because it's it's the process to get out. So you're like, all right. So they gave him some souls or whatever. Didn't work. Feet still hurt, and I think they ended up just letting him go.
They had me doing some dumb shit while I was waiting to get processed out.
He was infantry as well, actually.
What was he exactly?
In infantry,
Rifleman?
I think so. I think basic.
I was a mortarman. So I was able to get like a certain percentage for tinnitus, which is like where you just hear ringing in your ears periodically.
I mean, I feel like I should be able to do that regardless because 35, 31, I'm in the trucks. And then again, I was a part of a motor unit. So they sent all of those. That's every time we went out, that's what we were driving. And that's what was attached to our stuff too. To all our trucks. So usually when we went out to the field, that's what I was watching every single time. Watching them shoot shit from fucking far away and shit.
Yeah.
It's like pew, watching fucking stupid ass sand clouds burst.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different having a mortar, right? Like as close as a mic. These mics are.
You talking about the big one, right? Or are you talking about the small ones?
I wasn't a part of the 81 millimeter.
So actually,
I was
okay.
60 millimeter.
Okay, so no at night. So I had the artillery. There we go, the artillery unit. That's the perfect word. That's what it really is.
Yeah, that's
artillery.
Yeah,
artillery unit. So I had the big fucking. It's just a bigger version of a mortar.
Pretty much.
So imagine just seeing that big ass thing.
That thing is huge. That's what I wanted to do at first. Like when I was like trying to get enlisted and I would watch all the videos of the jobs, I was like, that shit look hard.
I mean, the process of them trying to shoot that shit,
it looks terrible.
Was like you couldn't fuck up because essentially all the other people that's not our job, we just watching.
Yeah.
So when you got your staff NCO and everybody else or your corporal telling you what to do, and let's say you fuck up, that shit's seen. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta go to. Hey, you finna get fucked with all day.
I hated that shit.
You only had one job, and you fucked it up.
There was we were doing a live firing range in 29 Palms, and one of the motherfuckers, like one of the other companies, like Fox Company or some shit in our battalion, was he was like, we were like doing some other live fire range with the other mortarmen from the other companies, and like fucking one of their higher ups, like one of their lance corporals or whatever. Nah, I'm straight. This nigga's eating almonds. One of the one of their higher ups or like lance corporals or whatever, squad leaders or whatever, would had one of them eat not eat, but had someone else watch porn and then moan to it. And I was like, this is some stupid ass shit. How is any of this gonna help us be better Marines? And so it was shit like that going on that made me very fucking angry. Cause I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, like I didn't have nothing like that, but I had like the little petty stuff. Like I probably could have let that go, even though I probably wouldn't have did it. Like it was whatever, but I didn't like stupid shit. Like, oh, okay, you want to act the fool today or whatever, or you don't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I'm doing You're making shit difficult than it needs to be.
Right.
Okay. So now you want to play petty. So now they want to play petty game, like petty games.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Fuck games.
So
that's what it's called.
Run down there.
Yeah,
Now
come
come back.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, nigga. I'm not nigga. I said run.
Pick it up. Put it down.
I'm telling you.
Pick it up.
I'm
Put it
turning
down.
around. I'm walking. I'm turning around, looking at like, nigga. We got like, do we got a problem? Like, I'm not running.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm walking. It's fucking absurd. You've lost. Like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but if you want to do some shit, like, we could do some shit.
Yeah.
Just understand that we're at a point now where we are in the military that if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, nigga. We both getting written up.
Yeah.
You want that paperwork, nigga? Cause I don't give a fuck.
I almost swung on.
And they don't.
I
They don't want
almost
that
swung.
paperwork.
Yeah.
So they walk the fuck away. What you gonna do? You gonna snitch? Go ahead, snitch, nigga. Handle that shit the right way. Cause all I know is that I'm walking, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'm here till my designated time, and when it's time to go, fuck you. Leave me alone.
Damn, that couldn't fly in infantry.
That shit begin like I never really said like I've only really had to curse out a handful of people, like, because it didn't happen too much. Because I usually got to walk away from the situation. I'm like, what do you? It was like I'm like, yeah, I walked away. Because if I would have stood around and said, I would have said some shit that you didn't like.
Yeah.
When you ain't got nothing nice to say, it's called you walk away from the situation. So we're not gonna talk about how I just walked away from you and it's disrespectful. No, I don't have like you talking out your ass cheeks. No, there's nothing for me to no. I lose it. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I got to a point where I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I need to walk away.
Now, think about like that anger right there, right? Think about having to hold that shit and like stuff it and actually having to like obey them niggas.
I mean, I did. I got yelled like they got it was a hand. I mean, like a lot of times where literally they would go ahead get somebody, go get Gunny. Sometimes higher and be like, got them yelling in my face. Oh, blah blah. You sign your contract. Always ends with you signed the contract. The dotted lines to be here, nigga. Who get no shit.
Yeah, but you did a little. Y'all didn't tell us what it was exactly gonna be like.
Like, holy fuck. Once you get to yelling in my face, I'm like, man, all right. I'm saying yes. I'm gonna obey.
You just
so
have
you
a
can
little
get out my face, and I can go about my way. As soon as this shit is done, I'm telling you, I'm finna out of sight, out of mind. I'm just a fucking parent. I'm taking a shit all fucking day.
What did they used to call y'all?
My MOS?
Nah, like just anybody who wasn't infantry. I forgot the term.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I'm just like, compared to any other job other than infantry, just like the discipline and structure and the expectation to obey was just a little different. It was almost like being in boot camp, pretty much.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. We went over this a little bit before. I don't remember what episode, but my interpretation of what infantry is.
Oh yeah, it's a little different.
I can see that like it's like, but I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I would lose it, just like how you damn near lost. No, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it at all. I wouldn't have made it day one. I would have made it a couple
I'm
weeks.
surprised I went as long. I'm surprised I went through boot camp, infantry training, and a year and 8 months of.
I
the
probably
fleet.
wouldn't have made it through that.
I'm like, what?
Infantry training, I probably wouldn't have made it through that.
I don't know how I did that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, cause I'm telling you, like the fact that I've never seen so many people spit and chew, and like just chew.
Oh yeah.
That shit annoys me. I don't like nicotine, and you're surrounded by it.
There
People
was
that fucking smoke.
there
Like,
was a
that shit,
rule.
like I want to walk by everybody that has a cigarette, even now. Like anybody I see with a fucking cigarette,
Uh-huh.
I just want to walk by and just smack that shit out their hand, and then just walk off like I didn't just do it. And I want somebody to question me, like, yo, like you just sit my shit, like, yeah, fuck you, nigga. I don't want to smell that shit,
Yeah. There was a.
and then just walk off. Like that's how upset that makes me.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I contain myself.
Yeah. There was a. There was a. There was a. There was a rule in infantry training that you couldn't walk anywhere. Like even if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to run there. Yeah. Yeah. And that's worse than boot camp. You don't run everywhere in boot camp.
You gotta run to the head. I understand it's called a head.
Yeah, the head, yeah.
I'm not running the shit.
You had to run to and from chow. You had to run after chow.
If you don't get the fuck out of here, you want me to run after I've just.
Yeah.
So now everybody's not eating in the infantry. Y'all not filling yourself up if y'all gotta run. There's
No,
way.
we like it depends if we're in the field, but if we're back in the barracks, then you can go to the chow hall.
Right, but y'all not super filling yourself up if y'all gotta run. Y'all gonna run on a itis stomach?
Well, niggas. Well, here's the thing. Like after a while, you got kind of used to it, like running everywhere. So like
You
would
talking about really running, or you talking about just jogging?
I'm okay. I shouldn't say run. I'm talking about sprinting. You have to sprint everywhere. If you weren't running fast enough, they just say sprint, sprint. Yeah, it's like it was. Everything is extreme. Yeah, everything is extreme. Even the emotions of like other people in there is just totally extreme.
No, too many.
Yeah,
no.
they overblow everything.
Too many gunko people. If I get a corporal or anybody tell me some shit, if I ever hear the phrase, "Do you know who you're talking to?" I'm a Hey, fuck your rank, nigga.
I wanted to say that so many times.
I've said that once.
Another hazing tactic that they use is like for the field day. Like if you were preparing for field day, I think our field day was every Thursday. So let's say Wednesday night or Wednesday
I thought Wednesdays
afternoon.
was field day.
Ours was Thursday. Like the inspection.
Oh.
The inspection was on Thursday.
Yeah.
So Wednesday we would be cleaning. But the night before inspection, the lance corporals and people who were been in longer would go out and drink, come back, and fuck up the rooms.
That's an ass beat. Like they're getting dropped.
There was a lot of ass beating tendencies for sure.
They're getting drop kicked. Nah. They getting drop kicked. Look here. It got to a point where I refuse to get in trouble for other people's shit. That's one major thing that I also hated from the military. Like, yo, why I'm getting in trouble for the shit that he did? I don't give a fuck about what the fuck he did. Y'all a team, y'all a unit. Hey, fuck all that. No, we not. If we was a unit, we'd all have the same shit. We be doing the same shit. We not. We are divided. Let's stop saying this fucking unit book because we're not.
Yeah.
We are not.
Yeah,
I think they're racist as shit or biased when it comes to the hairstyles. Niggas can't do nothing but have a fade and a curly top. If we do anything other to our hair, like if you was to have locks or some other shit, ethnic, you can't have it.
A lot.
But if another race does it, Hispanic or whatever, I'm like, that's a part of the culture. Get the fuck out of here.
They didn't really get on my haircuts as much.
Yeah, because you kept it normal. You kept it exactly what they had it supposed to be. A fade,
Oh
Were
yeah,
you a
I had
bald
a.
like,
I
or
mean,
you
I
had
do a
it,
fade all the
or you
time.
had
Like
it,
it's just my thing.
or
Like
you had it curly or whatever? Like you never did anything out of the norm.
yeah, it would definitely wasn't as long as this. Like it
But
wasn't longer than this at all. It couldn't be.
I
It,
mean,
it wasn't ideal because you always had to wear a cover anyway. So it
I mean,
was.
I get. I mean, I had to take mine off. I had to take mine off for a good portion of. But I mean, my hair was normal for the most part. But
No.
still, at the until toward the end when I had started changing when I wasn't there or whatever, and then I went back or whatever. But still, it's just like I don't know. I just think that that's just different. I don't like that shit. There's a lot of things I don't fucking like, but the fucking man's hair is fucking annoying.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about something else then.
Fucking hate it.
So, so let's talk about what you had going on this past weekend.
uh, shit. I changed my work schedule. I finessed my way into doing that shit. These mother.
You have a nickname for this woman.
Are we talking about her? Oh no,
Yes,
not
we
that
gotta.
stupid dummy. That dummy. I didn't seen her back at work, still there.
No, we're not talking about magenta. We're not talking about. We can't talk about magenta.
Who we talking about?
I'm talking about like the place where you had to drive pretty far to go see.
Oh, we
So-
talking about my date.
Yeah,
Oh, we talking
no
about
shit.
No, we talking about my
Dumbass.
date.
You know exactly what
You
I'm
said
talking
work,
about.
nigga.
No, no.
Okay.
I
Okay,
didn't
so
mean
yeah,
it like
yeah,
that.
my date. Yeah.
So what are we calling her?
Okay, listeners. I went on a date on.
We have
on
Bambi
Monday.
already. We have Tinkerbell. So
You said who is this one?
yeah, what nickname we're giving her?
Pocahontas.
Okay, all right, fine. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
All right, cool.
That's
So-
just what she remind me of like right now, cause her shit laid.
She's not as thick as Pocahontas.
No.
Don't downplay Pocahontas like that. Don't do that to her.
Nigga, when have you ever seen Pocahontas' cheeks?
If you look at the cartoon, Pocahontas is thick. You gotta Google it. Pocahontas is thick. She got some meat on her.
She got some meat on her too.
Nah, she doesn't. Stop lying. You're fucking around.
She look like a stick figure to you? That's
I don't think she looks like a stick figure, but she's definitely not as thick as Pocahontas.
I think you're giving Pocahontas a lot of credit.
I think you don't know what Pocahontas looks like.
What is thick to you?
Google Pocahontas right now.
No need. Anyway, well, I'll look afterwards.
I just have a
Not
problem
later.
with you saying that she resembles Pocahontas.
And I gave an example why.
No.
I said her hair. You started talking about her body shape.
Her hair isn't as long as Pocahontas. Her hair is kind of curly. Pocahontas' hair isn't curly. It's straight
No,
down.
that's just in the picture you seen. It's not.
I've
It's
seen
straight.
I
It's
saw-
straight like Pocahontas. That's why I said it's late.
Just the hair? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Everybody got a hair like Pocahontas. All you
Yeah.
have to do is
And
press
all
it.
the other people, all the other Disney girls or whatever, they're all white. She's not white.
Bambi's not white. It's a fucking deer.
Correct. And that's what she reminded me of. Roadkill.
Who? Who? You say Rokio? Who is that?
No, I said that's what she reminded me of. Roadkill.
Who's Rokio?
Roadkill.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. But okay, Pocahontas, who doesn't look like Pocahontas, but that's just a code name.
Yeah. Anyhow, there's a lot of editing at that point. Yeah, I went on a date on Monday.
How many miles did you have to travel for that date?
40.
40 there and back, or
No,
40 there, 40
there.
back.
40 there, 40 back.
So 80 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Though. I mean,
Yeah, you want to finish those fucking almonds before you start the story?
at least I'm not eating like Daniel in the fucking mic.
With
Crunch,
celery.
crunch, crunch. Eating a whole fucking meal. Okay.
Give us the build up though. Like, talk about where you met her.
Okay.
How long you were talking.
So, I guess it makes it more interesting because also this is like the first time that it's happened for me, or that I guess that I've done it. I hit somebody up in their DMs, or I hit Pocahontas up in her DMs specifically, and she responded, and pretty much we were talking. What we've been talking since June, I want to say, since June,
Okay.
maybe I think like mid June, pretty much when we started the podcast. When we started the podcast, that's when I had essentially started talking to her,
Right.
and then that kind of just got into. We just carried on and continued to talk and whatever, and I continued to talk to her, and she talked back to me, and then she never knew how I looked or whatever. Then when it got to a point, like I said, we were continuing to talk. I sent her a picture, then she thought I was attractive or whatever. Cause she was just, I guess she was really just talking to me on an emotional level.
Mm-hmm.
So she was really just fucking with me, just like because of how I made her feel and just enjoying conversation with me and stuff like that. So when she saw a picture, I mean, I guess that just made it better. So now we ended up, so then we ended up hanging out, and that's when we got to the date, pretty much, which was Monday.
Okay.
I drove out there, and I saw her.
What were you expecting when you went out there?
What was I expecting?
Yeah.
I was expecting to go out to dinner, to go get some seafood, which is what we did. Because at first she said Mexican food, and I was turned down. I didn't really want that.
Okay.
But when it actually got to the date, and she was like, "Yeah, I want some seafood." I'm like, "Great, I'm glad." That's what I thought you was gonna say in the first place. Cause I wanted seafood boil, something like shrimp or whatever. But I just expected to eat, just pretty much to like gauge her, like how she is. That's what it is to me. Like a first meet is me gauging that person and seeing like, cause it could be different from text messages and calls.
Uh-huh.
So that. It was a small expectation, cause I don't really go into things with major expectations. Not to begin with. I can have other expectations further down the line throughout the date.
Yo,
If
I
that's
feel
what
like
you're asking.
just based on what she looks like, if you ever met her, like if you met her in 2007, I feel like she would have an i730. The chirp.
That's why.
I don't know why. Okay, you can continue.
That's why. That don't fit her personality. She would not be trying to live that lifestyle at all.
That's a high class chirp phone though. Oh, she not high class?
Yeah, but I don't think she was with the chirp. She iPhone baby.
She didn't
all
have
the
no
way.
fucking iPhone. That was during the time where niggas were shitting on iPhones for the most part. Like, what? This is stupid. All
I feel it.
screen.
I was a chirp person.
Yeah, I had chirp.
That was the time. The only thing about it is that I could only chirp my family,
Yeah, the plan.
aka my aunt.
What was you chirping your aunt
my
for?
my aunt, my parent, aka my dad, not my mother. I think my sister and my cousin.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got like the Nextel chirp, but
That's what I had. I had a Nextel chirp.
I had some shit from Sprint that was chirp, and like
I had the Nextel, so you didn't have, because you had to have minutes, but you didn't have to have minutes for the chirp.
right.
So I was
right.
like, oh, I could chirp. Hey,
Yeah.
if you want my chirp, I got you.
Yeah.
But
They should kind of bring that back. That was kind of cool. I don't
it's
know.
pretty much just like a long distance fucking walkie talkie.
Basically, yeah.
Sick. You just hear random words.
We thought that was so cool.
Hell yeah. It's a lot. Yo, that's like some military shit. That's top grade. We didn't really take
I
it.
wish I knew like how to talk over like had radio.
I think we should
language.
really have a walkie talkie. I think that'd be awesome. I think everybody should have a walkie talkie.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, the date went cool. Honestly, because throughout the text messages and stuff like that, really like throughout text messages, it seems like even if you look at our conversation, right, I'm usually the one that's really talking, not really her. But usually when we're talking on the phone when we went out on a date, she was talking, honestly. Like I wasn't really talking as much. So it was more like it's different. Like she was more
talking.
like she was more lively. I guess you could kind of say compared to what you would see if you were just looking at a text message. Right. Which is why I guess that's why I looked at it. It was like, oh, okay, like I can see it. I kind of
Mm-hmm.
see like I can stay invested or whatever. So it went well. Um, you know.
And this is another single mother.
Oh yes, she is a
You're
single
just
mom.
a single mother magnet.
Yeah, she's a single mom. She has a 6-year-old. Yeah,
Yeah.
six
Okay.
6-year-old daughter. I'm trying to give another. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to do. I didn't mean to say that. She just has one kid. But she's very family oriented. So
Ew.
she has a brother.
Okay.
I think like an older brother. I think that's what I think it is. But he has like two kids. So oh shit, one of the I think his son and like I thought that was her kid at first. And that's what led me to ask. I'm like, how many kids you got? I really was gearing up like she was about to say 2 or 3, and I'm
They were
like,
popping out like.
and when she said 1, I was like, pray, the Jesus hands went up, and they're like, thank you.
Yeah.
Whew, 1. How and then it's not
Forget about that
it's
one.
not a freshly born baby too. She's 6, so it's like okay for sure, solid. What's the baby daddy situation like for sure? Know what that is. No, I asked the basic question that I at least that I need to know for myself. But,
Right.
yeah, it's solid. Set it up. It's supposed to go out today. So we'll see what happens with that. If that still happens. I did check yesterday just to verify. I'm like, hey, we still hanging out tomorrow or whatever. She's like, yeah.
So what are you expecting from this time?
Today? What's supposed to happen today? Oh, today she's supposed to get a massage.
Give you a massage?
No.
You're supposed to give her a massage.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you? Are you taking condoms with you or?
I mean, technically, I have condoms in my car, so I take them
So
everywhere
that's
I
a
go.
yes. Just say yes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I don't plan on using them,
Of course you don't.
so I wouldn't say yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're taking them with you, but
Yeah,
don't plan on
that's why I
using
said to answer your question, yes. But I mean, I don't do it intentionally. I just never took it out of the
Alright.
car.
Well, shit. Her shit better be wet.
I expect it to be super juicy, but like I said, massage.
She looks like she has a very nice vagina. I'm not gonna lie. Just strictly based on the facial structure and skin tone.
The way she makes her lips, though, oof. I feel like, I don't know. Either or, that's supposed to happen. So yeah, I guess it's a little.
So,
different.
out of all the important questions you asked her, did you ask her if she had an inny or an audi? Like, does she drive an Audi?
No, I'm not you, because that doesn't cross my mind.
It's an important question.
Because it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, but I know it doesn't matter. Like, you're going to get it in regardless. But it's just fun to know. Like, I mean, I guess you can wait for it to be surprised. But, like, it's just
I guess I'd rather be surprised.
it's a question I
really
asked
matter.
just to gauge the other person's reaction. I got to see how you react to the question. It's something that, it's like one of my little tests.
I ask it today.
Just
Before I get, when I get
and if
down,
she does have
when
an
I get
Audi,
down to it, I ask.
ask her if you can go for a ride. It's an Audi. A7.
You're a clown. That's funny. I feel like we should be
If she
like
has an inny, just be like, well, welcome to the Inny Awards. It's the Inny Awards. Do you have an Inny Award or do you drive an Audi?
I know you say this shit every
Think
time.
about it. Like the
Every
the
time.
innies sound like something that would actually be a thing. Like the innies.
The innies sound more clutch than an Audi.
In
You
what
said
way?
the Inny Awards. I'm trying to go to a award show, nigga. I ain't never did
for
that
sure.
before.
For
An
sure.
Audi, take a ride. Nah, nigga, I'm a house nigga. I like to be inside.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you see how that just turned? You see how that just
I like to drive the Audi.
You see how that go? You a outside nigga, I'm an inside nigga.
But if you're able to have a threesome one day, I'm definitely driving the Audi to the Inny Awards.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What if you just got 2 cars? What if you got 2 Audis?
Oh, I'm okay with that. I'll drive both of them to the other one. I'll drive one car to the other car and drive the other car to.
But what if you got two innies? How you gonna get to the Warsaw?
That's tough. I might
You
have to
ain't got
take
no
the bus. Two innies and no. Damn, how am I supposed to get there?
Oh, maybe they're combined. Maybe it's a convention. It's walking distance.
I'm gonna have to catch an Uber.
Oh shit. But yeah, that's supposed to happen. But she's still 40 miles away. That's not that far.
Yeah, it is.
Most women would say it's
Just
not that
doing
far,
it once,
whatever.
sure, it's not that far. But like
Consecutively, for sure. I mean, look at that, thinking about like gas wise and everything like that. Like,
sheesh.
but I don't think I'd be there like that though. So
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that.
Would you
big
move
of
out
a
there?
deal. Would I move out there?
Yeah, if she wanted to be a little bit more serious.
No.
All right.
I said that. I think I've said that. I've had that conversation with her a little bit.
She shouldn't expect anybody to just be willy nilly to move.
Because
to
I
Corona.
said like, I have plans already that like with school, like especially with like culinary, like it's only at the school that I'm going to. So I'd have to do more research, look and see if it's one out there. Like, nah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. Then I had to change, and then I more than likely would be coming out of pocket way more.
If you do that, I know her shit is fire.
Oh, facts.
Like I'm talking like.
Look, this is
absolutely nuts.
This is how you know if it's really fire. If she was to call me on any given day, or specifically at night, and be like, "Yo, I need that dick. I need you to come. I need you to swing by for that late night," knowing that I'm 40 miles away, and I look, and I got work in the morning,
and you still make the push,
and I say, "Fuck it, I'll be there at 30."
30? Gonna get there in 30 minutes? Damn.
I'm hitting the dash and driving out there just for that. Only to not sleeping. Clearly not sleeping.
Cause you've done it before, but you hadn't have to drive that far.
Well, I've slept. Oh no, so that wasn't a problem. And then woke up in time and left. But that no, I'd have to leave. I've discussed that. That was actually discussed for today. Actually, I'm like, well, you got working tomorrow. I'm like, facts, but don't worry about that. I'll be able to gauge the time when the fuck I need to leave, so I can get to what I need to get to.
Did Pocahontas have friends?
The one friend that I seen.
Smack.
You don't want it.
Why?
You don't want it.
Why?
Not that one.
Oh, why?
I'm just saying you don't want it.
Oh, just tell me why.
Nah, cause then you gonna get into some other shit. I don't want to.
Well, she sound like she.
I don't
she
want
look
to hear that from you right now.
She look like she could start a verse when the time is not right. She look like she got a couple.
Nah, well, one I mean I seen her, but I didn't really get to see her. She was in the car, but still, like, nah, she just not. I just know she's not your type. You're not fucking with it.
All right. Yeah.
But like I said, I've only seen one.
Was she stupid?
I don't know. I don't say people are stupid.
Yes, you do.
I don't know.
That's the same thing. Synonyms.
I don't think so.
They share the same taxonomy. Overall, your IQ isn't very high.
Yeah, no, I think the cute ones be like when she go to the club or whatever, or like the bar.
I hate the club women.
That's where the cute ones that should be around be. And we're like, oh,
ugh, I can't keep up with a club life.
You can't keep up with a club, nigga. I said the same shit, nigga. I don't want to go to a club.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I said, look, I told her, I said, look, the only way I'm going to a club is if I got a girlfriend. And that's clearly because I'm lowball being forced to.
As soon as you said girlfriend, I immediately thought of that Marcus Houston song. I think it was Marcus Houston.
The one with Joe Budden?
Nah, that's like the Up in the Club one.
Yeah, that was the only Marcus Houston song that he had like in the club.
Nah, but you said girlfriend, and I think he has a song called Girlfriend.
He got a song called
No,
That
it's
Girl.
it's a fucking B2K song, and the intro was something about a girlfriend. It's Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, that one. That's what I was thinking of. That's on Mariana.
Oh shit. Yeah, nah.
When people say certain words, like if there's a song about it, like it doesn't even have to be a song. It could just relate to something that I've heard before in a video or heard in a song, and I'm just like, oh, that reminds me of that song. So like when you said girlfriend, I was like, all I heard was, I need a girlfriend.
Yeah. I think I turned from that song faithfully. Yeah, I didn't like that beat.
I didn't like it either.
Never rock with me. I said, yeah, no, this ain't it. I don't know who
that
allowed
shit
this to be on the track, but this is not it. This is trash.
Chris Stokes.
Yeah, I turned from that. Faithfully. I think actually I got a B2 song on my playlist now, but it's not from their album. It's from the You Got Served album.
That album was pretty good. I mean, that soundtrack.
Yeah. So I got it, and it's Sprung.
Sprung is a very good song.
And I was like, oh, nigga, this is a banger right here.
That beat is hard still.
Yeah. That's why I was like, what? Nigga, classic. Nigga,
the one
I gotta
that goes,
have this.
Baby girl, you got me.
Yeah.
That one? Yeah, that's just hard.
Yeah.
That's just hard.
Young nigga with the, come on. That's my shit.
Yeah, that's just hard.
That's my shit. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how that's working. I told her I'm not going to the club unless I'm with my girl, unless I got a girlfriend. It's clear I'm being like, I don't like that shit. I said I don't like the club, and she's like, what? Why you don't like it? I'm like,
what is there to do there? What are
I'm
y'all
like,
doing there?
Like, nigga, when you go to the club, like it's
what y'all doing?
It's an atmosphere. Like I'm not a female, I'm a nigga. So for one, I'm there to get my drink and just dance.
Get my drink, hit my two-step, and fuck.
She did say some shit like that. She's like,
I get my
you're
drink.
not there to have like fuck or whatever. I'm like,
no. Why would I?
No, I'm not there for that.
I'd rather pick somebody up at the grocery store.
Like,
why I gotta go to the club to pick one of y'all?
I'm there
up?
to get my two-step on. Okay, have my drink, get my little buzz. Okay, if I see a little shawty, whatever, and she want to dance. Okay, great. Let's dance together, enjoy ourselves, and that's it. And go
you gotta
about
be
my merry way.
too aggressive in a club setting.
Like I'm not trying to like every girl think you want
to
talk to them.
This ain't an Usher music video.
Yeah, like every girl think you want to talk to them. No, bitch, I don't want to talk to you, bitch. I just want to dance. Like I like this song, bitch. I see you like this song, bitch. Let's dance. No, I know you gotta buy me a drink. You gotta buy my girlfriend.
Were you
one
of those niggas that got dances and then got hard? Yes.
Got dances, then got hard.
Yeah, hard. Yeah. I'm not talking about like the kind of hard like what set you from.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
No.
You weren't one of those dudes?
No. I mean, I guess everybody was like that when they were in high school.
I may have gotten a chub from time to time, and she may have felt it.
That's
and I think she felt it.
Yeah, that's not now.
And she still kept going.
I don't think that's now though. Not for me, cause it's really just dancing to me.
It was prom. It was prom night.
Yeah, high school, bro. That's understandable. I for sure was like that. Still younger, still trying to figure shit out. It was just horny all the time. But it's not like that for me.
I don't know. I feel like actually, as I got older, I became more horny. I wasn't as horny.
Nah, it's more control. Well, it's more controlled though. To me, it's just more controlled. Just like, I guess I can like separate certain things with what I'm doing, to where I don't sexualize every single little thing.
No, that's the beauty of it. Sexualizing some shit that's not supposed to be sexualized.
Yeah, but I think it's still worse when it's like when I'm not doing something sexual and I sexualize something, and it's like you still get that one little random buzz like, bro, what are you talking about? I was just thinking about old ladies. You're getting your rocks off to old ladies.
I was doing some research on paraphilias.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people who like balloons, and floaties and shit. Like
what you
they
mean?
like to see women like.
Are they blowing it up with their pussy?
No. Legit balloons. Like
What are you?
They're called lunars.
What? What's going on here? What? I'm
And
so lost.
and apparently a paraphilia is also only wanting to have sex with an attractive woman.
I mean, I guess that's similar to like what the furries, because I think
The
that's just.
fucking furries.
I think
I
that
forgot
shit's
about
weird.
that one.
One of the
I
video
forgot
game
about that one.
streamers that I know and watch, he's gay and a furry.
Why'd you say it like that? Just adds to how much I don't fuck with that nigga.
I full fledged it because he's the best fighting gamer in the world.
You talking about Ninja?
No.
Oh, you said a fighting game.
Yeah, like for fighting games, so like Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Z, shit like that.
Yeah.
Ninja is Fortnite.
Yeah. I hate that game.
So, like I'm talking about like fist fights. So actually
Right.
the fighting games, he's the best. His name is Sonic Fox.
He would. Yeah. Fox.
And he's black.
Fox. He named himself after a fox. He's definitely a furry.
His furry costume is fucking fire. Shit is dope.
You fuck with it. What is he dressed up like? What does it look like?
He's dressed like a fox, but it's blue, like blue and black.
Was that always a sexual thing, or is it just turned into that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because like I was talking to some people over Discord about furries, and the like apparently they have a problem when with furries taking pictures with kids and like. Because kids is just gravitated to some huge furry thing like walking around.
Because it was a mascot thing, I mean that's like
a mascot
that's
thing,
Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. But some people, I guess, you take it like they really take it. I don't know. They just sexualize it. Every furry is not sexualized because you just don't like. It's just a costume that you may have made or whatever. But I think it's not sexualized until you actually do that, I guess. So I don't know. That's some weird shit.
Yeah, it is weird.
I think it's still weird to begin with, but I mean, that's not.
I'm actually gonna look up the list of paraphilias right now and see what we find. Like we know about the bug catcher.
The butt catcher?
No, no.
What?
The bug.
Oh, the bug. The bug.
Catcher.
Okay.
That's the one Daniel informed us about. The one
Right.
that likes to have sex with people who have STDs and like to catch them.
That's disgusting. But they're living life to the fullest. Pretty sure I said that last time.
Well, if you're catching one STD, you might as well just say fuck it.
I mean, imagine the discounts you could probably get.
Imagine what?
The discounts you could probably get.
You can get discounts for having STDs?
I mean, you have a disease, so you can't do things, so you have limitations. So you'd be like, I mean, I'm dying. So, maybe you could even say, you know what, I need this handicap sticker. Now you got.
Apparently, people have a focus of erotic interest in people who have impaired mobility. So
Yes.
amputees, I guess.
Yes, I have somebody that's on
Oh
my
no,
bucket
that's
list.
different.
Wheelchairs.
That's different.
Wheelchair. You can't use your legs, your lower half of your body for sure. That's hot. No discrimination here.
Yeah, the one with impaired mobility is different from the amputee one.
I mean, you took it to another level. I didn't even think of that. When you said no legs, or just just no leg, like for sure, I'm thinking a wheelchair.
There's a paraphilia for that.
And I'm with that.
You fuck with that.
The wheelchair? Yeah. You just can't use your legs. Whatever. You're still normal. Still a full female. That's still there. You just you don't get the function from it. But I mean, if you're up for it, for sure, I'm for it. I know the world is judging me right now. Everybody needs love.
One of them in here is the raping thing.
No.
And apparently a lot of women have that fantasy.
Yes, but I feel like that's a tough one for me.
But they don't actually want to be raped. They just
no, but that's tough for me. That's tough. And I think the military might have messed that one up.
Ingesting human flesh. That's niggas
What?
are nuts out here.
What? You talking about some Hannibal Lecter shit?
Why is that a sexual thing? Like, being in life-threatening situations is apparently is a paraphilia.
Yeah. Think about it. If you're about to die, right, and then you get saved, right, you have this sense of relief, and then let's say you're sexually attracted to the person too that just so happen to save you or get you out of that life or death situation. Yeah, that's hot. It's hot. Let me give you this gift of just saved pussy.
Vampirism. The image
How
of
do you do that?
oneself in the form of a vampire involves ingesting or seeing one's own blood.
That's not what I thought it was going to be. Because I was going to say, okay, but no. You
Yeah,
said
there's a lot of these
ingesting
paraphilias.
blood. No, I'm not ingesting no blood.
Gerontophilia is having erotic interest in elderly people.
How elderly are we talking?
Elderly, nigga.
Actually,
elderly.
you know what? No. Elderly, you are technically considered a senior citizen at 55 years old.
I think when they say elderly, I think they're talking like pushing 75.
I know what you're thinking, but technically, could be anyone from 55 and older. And there's a lot of 55, 60-year-olds that could get that.
Oh, there goes heterophilia.
Okay, a lot.
That's a philia. That's crazy. Being attracted to the opposite sex is a philia.
I mean, that makes sense.
This is nuts. Infantophilia? Yeah.
Infant what? Infant toe? Baby toes?
No, motherfucker.
You said infant toe.
Infantophilia.
Okay.
Which is pedophilia, basically. Anyone less than 5 years old. That's sick. You're sick.
That's a pedophile.
You're disgusting.
Glass Malone was talking about that when he was talking about R. Kelly. Because R. Kelly's not a pedophile, even though people keep calling him a pedophile.
Right.
That's not the right term. He's not a pedophile.
Yeah, people don't know what words they're using.
He's a, fuck, I think I told you one day.
There goes lactophilia.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit out there. Anyways. I just wanted to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say. I'm into.
And then of course there's the
stuff.
The white girls that like to fuck dogs.
Those nasty motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. It's horses. They like fucking horses. They like.
Those are the Cuban bitches.
The Cuban.
Yeah, the Brazilians.
No, that's the white girls.
Nah,
that's why they dying.
Nah, it's the fucking Brazilian chicks too. I remember being on the internet when it was the Wild Wild West and pop-ups used to just pop up.
That's their last fuck.
Huh?
That's their last fuck.
You know what's weird? That guy
horse nut will kill you.
No, that's the thing though. Like the guy who fucked that horse out for a bet or some shit, like when he was super drunk or whatever the fuck, he died.
Yes.
But these women don't die.
That's because they don't take the whole nut.
I don't know that.
I'm telling you, they not.
I don't know that.
He took it. He wasn't gay. He ain't took no dick before. He took it all. The women are professionals. They know. They felt it.
That's insane.
They was barely in it. It was like, oh, nah, he's coming.
That's insane.
That's my only assumption I could come up with, but sucks for him. I would never do that. There's not enough money in this world for me to do that.
He did it with no money, I don't think. Or it's like $100 or some shit. It's like, what?
White shit.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. I'd assume even white shit that you would do it for way more.
No, they do it for the love of it.
That's wild. Yeah, no, I would never do that. There's not. See, now that goes to the question, right?
What? You about to get in some fuck shit?
How much money would it take for you to suck dick?
I'm not sucking dick, bro. I'm not sucking dick. I don't think I would be able to live with myself if I'm like.
You don't think there's not any ounce of money that could make you do it? Knowing your like even so, let's say in your current financial situation, somebody could come up to you and be like, "Look, I'll give you whatever amount of money that you want, but you gotta suck my dick."
That's tough. That's tough.
And I give it to you right now, not in payments, not in increments, right now.
I don't think I could do it.
You gonna say no?
I think I would, bro. I'm like, I don't think I could do it.
That's fine if you say no. I'm just saying, is there an amount?
No.
You couldn't do it.
I don't think I could. No.
Okay. Same thing.
I don't think I could.
No, why not? You be financially stable. You could take care of your son. You can take care of your baby mama. You can take care of you and your mom. You could get your business off the rocks. You could get your car that you want. You get everything.
Yeah, but more than likely, if he's doing
just
this,
from sucking one dick one time.
Yes. Nah.
The dick suck of lifetime.
I don't think I could do it. I'm cringing right now just thinking about it. I don't think I could do it. There's a lot of things I would do for money, and I don't think I would do that.
A woman would do it. That's easy.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, but even if they did
That's
some
not a challenge.
If they did some gay stuff, that's not a challenge either. So how is it fair? Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
you
not
do
fair.
it?
That's not
Why
fair.
wouldn't you do it? Simple.
Because I'm not fair.
It's one dick suck.
No thanks. You act like that's just like a simple thing. Like
It is a simple thing.
no, it isn't.
He whipped it out. You put it in your mouth. It went down a couple little bit.
And you
whatever.
have to finish, right? Like
No, I didn't say all that. I just said you just had to suck it.
So what does that mean then?
Just a couple sucks till
What you mean?
Until he feel like, all
Until he
right.
feels like what?
I'm like, all right, I feel a little good. I'm good. All right.
What?
I'm solid.
What man ever did that? Just a little bit. You don't have to 3 or 4 sucks. I'll be good.
This is, let's say he had to come, whatever.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You start jerking him off or something like that, because you're not trying to really suck his dick.
I don't think I could do it. I think I could do it.
All right.
No.
All right, for sure. I couldn't do it either, but I'm just curious if he could do that.
Nah. I don't think I could do that. But the money would be nice. I don't think I could do it though. I'd be so disgusted.
I wouldn't call you gay if you did it.
I know, but I would just be so disgusted by doing that.
I mean, I look at it as like a business transaction. Depends on how terrible I feel like my life is going right now. How bad I think I need that money.
So there's like some point where you're just like, oh, fuck here. Okay.
I know I'm not gay.
Here's the thing though.
It's not getting recorded.
You should definitely ask for a down, like some money down up front, like some shit up front.
You're gonna get it all right then and there, like right
no,
before.
I gotta see if you're serious
but that's the
about
thing,
this.
though. You're not gonna get a down payment. It's gonna be all right for sure. Once you say yes that you're gonna do it, bam. I'm giving him you give him the fee, right, of what you want, the price, and then he sends it to you right then and there. Once he sends it to you, now it's time for you to play your part.
There better be a check sitting right there
not
with my
a check,
name on it.
It's going straight to your account.
No,
wired.
no, I don't trust that shit.
You want
if it's on the blockchain,
nigga,
sure.
a check could get bounced.
I mean,
I'd rather it be wired into my account, because once it's in my account, he can't take it. The only person that can take it is the bank.
Yeah, but I could immediately just take out my phone and do it.
What,
right?
Deposit the check?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same. Yeah.
I don't trust waiting for that person to wire it.
That's
like
what I'm saying. It would
done.
happen. That's what I'm saying. It would happen before you even do it.
Oh, he's wiring the money before?
Yes. I'm saying
okay,
you would get it beforehand. Once you get the money, now it's your turn to do what you're supposed to do.
It's a better deal. It's a better deal.
That's what I was saying. It's never said you would get the money afterwards. That's how you get to,
that implies the business
no.
transaction. You're doing something for the
Yeah,
money.
he's paying you for your service, your mouth
Oh
on
God.
his penis for the fee that you asked for to supply
Yo, if I
your
do,
life.
I have to figure out what his net worth is because I'm gonna ask for something fucking nuts.
Yeah, of course. I'm just asking, what is that fee? When you think about it right now, what is the fee that you would do something that you clearly would never do?
500 M's. 500.
Huh. 500 million?
500 M's.
Wow. All right.
What's your number? It can't be lower than that after I
No.
just set that bar.
No. No.
So how much you asking for? You can't expect someone to just have 1 billion in disposable income. Is that what you're asking for? 1 billion?
You
can't wire 1 billion.
You want me to make you nut, and I'm not gay, so I gotta do some shit that I'm not supposed to do?
That's sick. I don't think you can wire 1 billion though.
Oh, probably not. I probably need to shit in some offshore accounts or some shit like
something
that.
like that.
Whatever. It's okay as long as I could grab access to when I want to buy some shit and get what I need. I'm not looking at my account no more, nigga. I'm swiping. I'm just walking in and shit, just saying, nigga, give me that. And I know I got it.
Well,
but yeah, I need a bill, bro. I'm finna be Donald Trump, nigga. I'm finna turn that billion into much more than that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the goal. I need to be situated. Why the fuck would I ask for a million anything? I
That's
just feel
Trump
like it's
change.
yeah.
That's
I just
Trump
feel
change.
like I'm trying to be up there already on top of Donald Trump level.
1%.
Yeah, I'm trying to be up there. Nigga, I'm here. Like, how you get here? Hey, don't worry about all that.
Joe, you could never tell anybody how you made your money.
Don't worry about all that.
You just say drop shipping.
Nigga, I'm gonna start
Amazon.
Nigga, I'm gonna start saying all the other shit that I do. I'm like, man, I invested in this, woo-de-woo, boo-de-woo, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I got lucky. I won a lottery. Won a lottery? Yes, motherfucker. Why you asking all these damn questions?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't ask you how you get your money.
Well, this will be a great spot to end the podcast if you don't have anything else.
Yeah, no, we good.
I don't think I have anything else to talk about.
We good.
We actually got into some deep shit that totally unexpected. So we had to level it out somehow. We immediately went to fuck shit after that one.
Yeah, I think that was the perfect fuck shit.
Yeah, for sure. We're just gonna end it here. I have nothing else to bring up. This is the Analytical Jerks podcast. If you haven't, check out our last episode. What was the last episode called?
I'm smarter than my parent. Are you?
I'm smarter than my parents. Are you? Yeah, definitely check that out. Answer the questions that are in the description. Yeah, we're here every week, Wednesday. You can catch me at Nate X Park on all social medias. We also have an Analytical Jerks Twitter and an Analytical Jerks Instagram. So definitely go there and follow us. Where can they follow you personally?
Mr. Long 68.
Yeah.
On Instagram. So you can find me there.
For sure. This is the Analytical Jerks podcast. My name is Nate.
My name is DJ.
And I'll catch y'all later.